Pittsfield, Virginia. Our final game of round robin play, our final game of the evening, the Boston Cannons and the Philadelphia Waterdogs.
No surprise that he leads the tournament and calls turnovers.
Matt Cavanaugh over to Marcus Holman, and the Cannons strike the first chords of the guitar. On the high wing, draws attention, leads to an open shot, and Ryan Conrad on cue, hockey assist for Sowers.
Sowers has been the most consistent offensive player across the whole tournament in terms of like, here's the ball, go get me a quality look.
Skip pass, Bubba Fairman gets past Scarpello, plays it behind the cage. Josh Stout, the backhanded goal. The Waterdogs. There comes Trainer.
Whoa.
Oh! Upstairs with velo.
They'll only play D, then they'll come off and they'll get their offensive personnel like Caraway on the field.
Two-pointer for Jake Caraway, and the Waterdogs with a 6-2 lead. They have blitzed their opponents early in this Champs Series. Bodies past Higgins. Holman denied by DeLuca.
Now we might see him go in earlier than just the second half.
Interesting. Conrad going low on Gittleman. Andy Copeland looking on, head coach of the Waterdogs. He's got to like that. Ryan Conrad off to a blistering start.
Your goalie to make saves. That's why they made the goalie change.
Pattis-Lanyon, left hand, saved DeLuca. Jeff.
Go!
McCardle feeding inside. There's Scarpello. Got a look, but cursed the denial. We have not had a goal in this second quarter by either team. McCardle ends the trap.
It's finished. McCardle has that range, and
Watch the recycle.
He's been money from that distance.
And now we've lifted the lid on the second quarter scoring as Drenner is right there on the doorstep. Now Holman, the reigning PLL attackman of the year. Nolting thought about stepping into one, takes it toward the cage. That was smooth. Chris S. Lanyon toward the cage. The goal is good before he landed in the crease. Conrad with a 2 at the other end. An absolute howitzer.
I've been waiting for that from Conrad. A few games earlier, the aggressive Conrad we know, firing at 102 miles an hour.
Slam dunk, Drenner. Rose, the outlet to Scarpello. Archers will play the 1 seed. Borda. Nice split dodge and a score.
You just rarely see this Waterdogs offense kind of out of rhythm or out of sorts.
Michael Sowers now. Over to McCardle, one more, and Jeff Connor the finish.
That's the spacing.
Go!
So essentially Boston would have to be plus 11 the rest of the way. As Philly cashes in yet another 2, it's Conrad with the thunderclap yet again.
Go, go!
Shot and a goal, that's Jeff Connor. That's Jake Higgins, excuse me. Jake Higgins. Boom, Trainer. Boy, it's turning into an onslaught like the grown-ups in Peanuts.
Well, I was thinking the chef from the Muppets. What was that guy's name?
I was thinking
Swedish chef.
Swedish we get a goal by the Waterdogs.
Pick left! Pick left!
Drenner right on the doorstep, and if you're the Cannons, that's what you want to do. Don't you want to test Jason Rose here? Connor essentially evolved to play a similar role for Lars Tiffany as Knowlton gets inside. Points on the evening. Caraway steps into a 2, bang!
It's just beautiful ball movement and a great read by McCardle, giving up a decent shot for a wide open look.
21-8. McCardle to Borda, slam dunk. to 8. They'll still win comfortably. There's Marcus Holman, just his second goal of the game.
Just killing the clock.
Stout cashes in. Part of it too, Ryan, I'd imagine. You want to get out of here first and foremost healthy. And now Conrad dumps it to Kirst. He feeds Drenner. Behind the back shot, Rose with his best save. As Holman cuts into that a little bit, it's 22-11.
Beautiful little twister there.
You're gonna have Philadelphia and Utah in the 1-4 game.
Or DeLuca gets a good night's sleep and it throws off his whole rhythm.
That could be the case too. Holman scores 22-12. So the goal differential there for a moment. 24 overtime thriller. They'll reprise that rivalry tomorrow at 1. Waterdogs Archers to follow.